What's up, Team Jellyfish? It's gonna be quick, like a supplemental triad lesson. So my mom calls me today. We start talking. She's an avid musician. She's trying to get better at guitar. She's pretty good. She's not at my level, but we start talking about triads, specifically this one, C, E, G. Mom watches my YouTube channel, right? And then an A minor triad, A, C, E. So what I want to show you is a question she asked about these triad sets that came up with lots of viewers on this channel. So I'm like, I got to do a quick supplemental video. So here's the first thing. Get this shape, C, E, G. No charts for this, just connect the dots. C, E, G, C, E, G. Okay, D, G, B string set. These three strings, boom, 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 boom. Then what she does is I tell her where to put her fingers. She knows music theory. She walks it down. She's like, oh, that's a C. That's a B triad. I'm like, yes, B flat triad, right? That's an A major triad. I'm like, yes. Well, then I ask, okay, well, we want an A minor triad. We want the relative minor to C. I'm like, what do you have to do? Drop in the comments if you know this. If you don't, you have to flat the third. These things you just have to learn, like when you're a kid learning math. So here's A1, C sharp, 3, E. We don't want a C sharp. We need to flat that to make it a minor. That's the formula. So we drop it a half step. So that means we got to go down from here on the 6th fret to the 5th fret. So we go like this, so we drop that there, so we have a bar. Okay, so A, C, E. So then I say, okay, why don't you arpeggiate those, which means pick them. So I hear going in the background of the phone. Good, all right? So then she asked me, well, when you wrap your thumb over the top for that rhythmic thing, and this is kind of the core part of this little lesson for you and I want you to work on. She says, well, how do you mute out those strings? How do you get that? And really, that's where you go to like kind of the upper echelon level of player. It's muting, right? Muting is one of the key components. So like watch this. If I go from the bar chord, I have a lot of it, and I go like that to the triad. You see how my thumb wraps over and I'm not playing the E and A, okay? So like this. Or just grab the triad, get the thumb over. Even if you have small hands, I promise you can do this. It's adapting your technique. So boom. So I'm picking the root with my thumb and then I'm just flicking. And I heard her and it was a little sloppy. She was kind of getting some extra strings in there. And I said, okay, well just work on it. Maybe you have to tighten up your attack or your range of motion on your strumming hand. Now I'm pretty heavy-handed, so I like to go. Now you can tell that's really clean. I'm just getting at the triad. It's because this muting technique with my thumb, it's taken me a long time, but that's what you need to do. So just sit there and get that. If you can't get that, just do downstrokes. Pick the root. And then maybe add in some more strings, okay? Now, one of you asked me on the channel today, you said, oh, well, you're playing the minor, so obviously we go from this shape to that. I'm barring, so it's a little tougher to get the thumb over. But you know what? I can still do it. See how I do that? Oh, just watch my fret hand. So there's the A minor triad. Okay, I'm barring right there. Okay, A, C, E. I kind of go like that. Again, I'm not getting the E and A in there, all right? Now, if you can't get that, one thing I said, this is where theory will help you before we wrap this up. If this is an A, C, E minor triad, not if, it is one, okay? What do we have here? What is that open string? Well, that's an A. So what do we get if we throw that in there? It's just the root again. So I've got the root here. So if you get that pedal toning, that's not a big deal. But obviously if it was a note that would clash more, it's more dissonant, probably not gonna work, so watch. See, that's with the note. Now watch, when I mute out that A, it's gonna clean up even further. Watch this. Let's go to the C. I don't expect you to do this unless you can. Okay? You hit a few shanks here and there, that's music. Deal with it. It's not a big deal, right? The core part is what you're gonna get. So, if you can, build up slow. See if you can do this. And I've shown you guys this so many times, but if you're new here, watch. Take a bar, okay? And I told my mom too, you gotta connect the dots. You need to have situational awareness. So do the bar to the triad. See if you can go like that. Just get this little movement going. Bar, triad. It's really smooth, okay? Get a little beat going. What you're getting really too is a great rhythm exercise. Funk it up. show off. No, what I did there is just trying to show you guys, if you want to have like superior muting techniques, you got to just start simple, all right? So if you can only do the bar to the triad, just get that finger picking more with a pick, or just stay on the bar, okay? I mean, not the bar, stay on the triad. So just get this. So I told her that. She's all, it's really hard, and I get it. If you have smaller hands, it is, but I mean, there's a lot of people in music that have had mangled hands and have gotten along just fine. It's all we do is we adapt our technique to make it work. I don't have like huge hands, they're big enough, but a lot of it's just in my wrist. You see, wrist, thumb, elbow up, thumb comes over, all right? So that's it. You guys drop me any questions, drop me comments. There's my little background story and my mom getting a triad lesson for me over the phone today. Check out the links, check out these videos at the end. Let me know if you want to hear some more of the finger picking stuff, you know, like with the triads. This is The Cure's Just Like Heaven. I did a video on that, okay? Only you can stop you. You're not going to stop. You're going to keep going. See you in the next video. Drop jellyfish in the comments or drop your favorite sea creature. Now I'm going to go watch that debate and see the fireworks fly. Peace.